Hello, students of 2020. My name is Jennifer Johnson, and I'm the School Age Program Coordinator here at the Johnson City Public Library. I know that you guys are having a really strange start to your school year this year, but I wanted to let you know that the Johnson City Public Library has so many resources to help you get through this time. One of the most important things you could do right now is get a library card. A library card gives you access not only to all of our physical materials through curbside service, but also all of our ebooks and digital materials. It's really easy to get a library card. If you're under 18, just have an adult call the library at 434-4450 and they can get a card for you. If your adult has a library card already, they'll just link your card to that account. If your adult doesn't have a library card, they can get one too while they're getting one for you. To pick up your card at curbside service, just pull into one of our numbered parking spots, call the phone number on the sign, and make sure that your adult brings their ID with them so that they can show it to the runner when they come out. They'll deliver your cards right to you in your car and you'll be all set to check out books. Okay guys, so I want to show you really quickly how you can search for and request items from the Johnson City Public Library. First things first, you're going to go to our website, which is jcpl for Johnson City Public Library.org. So jcpl.org. At the top of our page here, you're going to see a couple of squares that tell you about some of the services we're offering right now. There's one for curbside pickup, one for our printing service, and then there's one for book bundles. And I want to show you this book bundles form very quickly. So if you're looking for a lot of books on a certain topic, or maybe by a certain author for something that you're doing for homework at school, this book bundle form might be a great way for you to request some books. The book bundles are exactly what they sound like, bundles of anywhere from 5 to 10 books on a certain topic or by a certain author, or you can even put in there surprise me and we'll pull books that we think you would like. Like I said, this is really great if you're doing research on a topic and you want books that are on a certain level about a certain thing. On this form, you'll need to provide your name, your library card number, and a phone number for us to contact you. You'll need to select what kinds of books you want. So if you want some chapter books, if you want some picture books, if you want audiobooks that you can listen to, whatever it is you're looking for, you'll select that. You're going to choose if you want fiction or nonfiction. You can choose both. If you're doing research on a topic, though, you're probably going to pick nonfiction because that means that you're looking for books with real facts in them. And then down here, you can tell us your topic or your theme. And the more you tell us about what you're looking for, the better off we'll be when we're pulling your books. So you might want to tell us how old you are, what your reading level is, what exactly you're looking for these books for. Are you doing a research paper? Do you just want to learn more about this certain topic? Give us any information that you can in that box, and then you'll tell us how many items you want. And you'll hit submit form. We'll get an email telling us that you want a book bundle. And as soon as we can, we'll pull those books, we'll put them on hold on your account, and you'll get a text message or an email to remind you to pick them up at curbside. So that's how the book bundles form works. It's great if you're looking for books to do research. Now, if you're looking for something more specific, you may want to search our catalog to see if that book is available. So you'll go up here to the catalog bar, and let's start by searching for a specific title. So let's say we want Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So we're going to type that in and hit enter, and it's going to show us all kinds of results because we have so many different formats for this story. So some of the important things to note when you're looking at our catalog, under the title, it will tell you the format. And this one says book, and it will usually have a picture here. So this one is the big illustrated edition. Down below that, the format for this particular title is video disc, DVD. So that means it's a movie. Down below that one, the format for that is audio discs. That means it's an audio book, which are CDs that you can listen to. So we have Sorcerer's Stone in lots of different formats. If you are looking for just books, you want only books, your best bet is to come over here on the left-hand side where it says Material Type, and you're going to click More, and you'll see all kinds of different material types over here. If you want books only, you're going to select everything that has the word book in it. So we're not going to select the CDs, we're not going to select the DVDs, and you're going to hit Include. And now these results will be just the books. So as you can see, we don't have any DVDs or audios anymore. Something that's really important with our catalog, if you want to see if something's here, you've got to make sure that you click on the title and scroll down. Repeat that one more time. Click on the title and scroll down, okay? So we're going to click on the title for this one, and we're going to scroll down, and we're going to see if the book is available. Now, there are a few things you should note here. The call number would be very important if you could come in and browse the shelves right now. We always tell people that's the book's address. It tells us where it lives, but you don't necessarily need to know that information right now. The most important thing for you right now is the status over here. And we have this new status that we've just added called quarantine. What that means is that the book was recently returned sometime within the last 72 hours, and we have it on a cart in quarantine so that we can make sure that any germs or any trace of any germs that were on that book when it came in are no longer there. We let those books sit for 72 hours on a cart, and then we shelve them. Let's click on the next one. Click on the title, scroll down, and this is going to give us some different statuses here. So the first two just say juvenile fiction, and that means that those books should be here on the juvenile fiction shelves, available, ready for you to place on hold and pick up at curbside. The third one here has a due date. It's due on August 24th. So that means that one is checked out right now. Someone has it, and that's when it's due back. The bottom one is young adult fiction. So that's one of our copies of Sorcerer's Stone that's upstairs, actually, in the teen section. And you can see that here on the floor and the audience, and even in the call number as well. And they're all the same book. We just have multiple copies in different collections because so many people love to read Harry Potter. It's a classic. Now, let's say that you are doing that research, you're doing that paper or whatever project you're working on for homework, and you need books on a nonfiction subject. So let's say you want a book on frogs. So we're going to type in frogs and hit enter, and it's going to bring up so many things, anything in our catalog that has the word frogs, okay? And as you can see, there are 35 pages of results, and we definitely don't want to look through all 35 pages. We want only the children's books, and I'm going to show you how to narrow that down. You'll scroll down, and over here on the left-hand side where we selected that we just wanted books earlier, you're going to come down to where it says audience and click that box that says juvenile. That will narrow it down to everything in the children's section only. Hit include. And so now we only have 22 pages of results to go through, which is still quite a lot. So we know that we're doing research. We want real facts about frogs. That means we want nonfiction only. So we're going to narrow it down some more. We'll come over here to the shelf location on the left-hand menu here. We're going to click more until it gives us what we want. We want juvenile nonfiction only, and we might want to select new nonfiction too, because we might have some new books about frogs. So we're going to come back up and hit include for those. And look at that. We only have 7 pages of results to go through now. So we're going to go down through here and let's see. Oh, look at this guy. He looks friendly. We're going to click on this book, click on the title, and scroll down to see if it's here. And sure enough, it says the status is juvenile nonfiction, which means it should be on the shelf. It should be ready to pull. Now, if I want to put this book on hold, it's super easy. You'll come over here where it says place hold, and it's going to ask you to enter your library barcode number. That's that big long number underneath the barcode on the back of your card. If your number shows spaces in it, you don't have to put those in. Just put all the numbers in. I'm going to type mine in. Your password should be your last name. And then we're going to click log in. It will ask you which library you want to pick up your hold at, and really the only option should be Johnson City Public Library. That's where you're going to pick it up, and you're going to place your hold, and then it will tell you success. You've placed it on hold. You'll hit OK, and you can keep browsing and place more books on hold. If you ever want to see which books you have checked out or which books you have on hold, you can come up here where it says My Account. You can click on your checkouts and see what you have checked out. And you can click on your holds. And sure enough, there's my frog book on hold. If I decide that I don't want this hold anymore, I can select it and I can cancel it here as well. Hit yes to cancel. And now I don't have any holds. So placing holds online is super easy, super straightforward. You can do it right from your computer or your phone at home. Now, if you don't have internet access at home, or if you're having trouble accessing our catalog, you can always give us a call as well. The children's department's number is 434-4458. You can tell us exactly what you're looking for, just the same way you would on that book bundle form, and we will pull it for you and place it on hold once we get your information. Once your holds have been pulled, when they're ready, your grown-up will get a text or an email letting them know that the holds are available to pick up at curbside, and they will just drive over to the library, pull into one of our numbered curbside spots, call the phone number on the sign, tell them who they are, and we'll run it right out to your car for you. Easy peasy. Now, something else that you have access to with your Johnson City Public Library card is all of our ebooks and e-audiobooks through our Reads database, and I'm going to show you how to access that next. You'll come over here to our website, jcpl.org, and there's an e-resources tab at the top here. You're going to hover over that and then come down and click on where it says Reads eBooks. Now you're going to click the sign in button and select your library. Make sure that it says Johnson City Public Library, not Johnson County, because that happens sometimes and people get very frustrated. Then you're going to type your library card number in again and hit sign in. And then you'll be ready to search Reads. Now, I would suggest clicking on the kids collection first, because that's what you're going to want. You're not going to want all those weird adult books coming up. You're going to want the kids stuff, because that's what's going to be helpful for you. And you can search within Reads, just like we did in the library's catalog for the books that we have here in the building. So we're going to look for Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone again. And it looks like we have an audiobook copy and an ebook copy. They are both currently checked out. We do have limited numbers of the digital copies. So if it's not immediately available, it will say waitlist here at the top. And you can place a hold on these just like you can on the materials in the building. So we'll click place a hold. And it will tell you I'm number 2 on the list. And you can actually go over to your account and look at your holds over here. And sure enough, there's Harry Potter. If I decide that I don't want it, I'm going to click that remove button and select remove hold. And then I don't have any titles on hold. Let's say we didn't find the frog books that we wanted in the library. So we're going to look for some ebooks about frogs as well. So we're going to type in frogs. And we are getting lots of fiction books here. So let's see. We want nonfiction if we can. Let's see what we got. Juvenile nonfiction. There are 6 titles about frogs. So let's pull those up and see what we've got. Now, it looks like a lot of these are checked out. Frogs by Nick Bishop is checked out. A Frog's Life is checked out because it has waitlist here. The frog book is checked out. Someone must be doing some research on frogs right now. We have the Noisy Frog Sing-Along, which is not quite what I'm looking for, but since it's available, I'm going to show you how to borrow a book as well. So this one's available and we want to check it out. So we're going to come down and click Borrow. And you can select your loan period. I usually leave it on 21 days because that's the longest you can have it. And we're going to click Borrow. And then it will give you the option to either download the ebook or you can even read it right now in your browser on your computer. So here we are, Noisy Frog Sing-Along, and we're just going to click through really quickly. But I'm going to close that out. And I'm going to show you how to view your checkouts. Come back over here where it says My Account and click on your loans. And that's where you can see all the titles that you have checked out. And when you're finished with it, you can click Return and hit Return Title, and it will be cleared off your account. Now, the beautiful thing about the ebooks is that there are no overdues. So if you have the book for 21 days and you forget about it, you forget to return it, it will automatically disappear off your account when that 21 days is up. But right now we have so many people using our ebooks. It's really nice that if you think of it, if you're finished with a book, to just go ahead and return it. That way someone else can put it on hold if they need it. Now, if you don't have a desktop or laptop computer, but you have a phone or a tablet, there is an app that is used to access our Reads collection called Libby. It is a free app. You can download it in the Google Play Store or the App Store. And you sign in just the same way we did online with your library card number and your library's name. And you can search for those exact same books and borrow them exactly the same way. Johnson City Public Library is here for you during this school year and any other. If there's anything that you need or if you have any questions about our programs and services, please give us a call at 434-4450. We hope to see you at Curbside soon.